What's going on, Facebook? This is your girl, Coach Cailah. I'm not at the Coach Cailah Fitness, but I'm getting ready to kind of discuss another question that I've been asked. So if you know, I have posted on Facebook a little while ago saying, hey, ask me a question on health and fitness and I will answer. So this is where you pretty much have your consultation with me. All right. So, and not only from somebody who is a certified personal trainer, but somebody that's been in the game for 10 plus years and been successful with it, along with the college and master's level education or post-grad level education that comes with it. So guys, take this opportunity to actually ask something for real. You know, whatever questions you have, if I don't know it, I'll find it out, and then I'll help me get better and help you get better. All right, so this question, it comes from my cousin, Tatiana. So my mama says it. All right, so my cousin Tot, she says, what is a realistic weight loss goal? All right, now, the first thing that I thought of, you know, when I heard that was the whole Biggest Loser type thing. So if you've heard of Biggest Loser, you know these people, you know, very, very, very large people will get on Biggest Loser and they would drop pounds that are in the, you know, double digits, like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s in, you know, a week, in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And a lot of the times there are so many issues that pertain to that. It's an amazing thing to do when the body is able to handle that. Number one, not everyone's body can handle that, so don't expect your weight loss to be what you see on TV. What you see on TV are the extreme cases, okay? And not everybody falls into those categories itself, all right? Now, also number two, a lot of that is water weight, okay? There's a difference between water weight and fat weight itself, okay? So here we get into the conversation of body mass, all right? Now, more so body composition. Now, when you go to the doctor, okay, doctors are not exercise professionals. So don't go to a doctor when you want to find out something about exercise and physiology. Go to an exercise physiologist like myself and ask these questions because they are medical professionals. So don't come to me asking me about your little rash, because I'm just going to tell you to put some ointment on it, and just like them, they're going to tell you to go work out. All right? So understand who you're asking when you're asking these good questions. All right, let me get back to it. So for this question, all right, again, when you look at body composition, if you take your behind and you stand on a scale, all right, stand your behind on a scale, what you're going to see is an indication of total mass. The number on the scale is going to read out one figure that might, you know, it's going to be 3 digits, okay? And it's going to say, this is how much you weigh. So if you weigh, let's say you weigh 50 pounds, okay? 50 pounds of your entire body, you throw your child on the scale and they weigh 50 pounds, okay? If I take a 50-pound dumbbell and I put it on there, the scale is going to read 50 pounds. The scale does not indicate what that pound is made up of. It doesn't say that, hey, this pound right here is bone, and this pound right here is iron from the dumbbell or rubber from the dumbbell. The scale is just reading total mass. So mass is not an indicator of overall health, nor is mass an indicator of obesity, all right? So the reason that I am so impartial to doctors is because doctors love to use the BMI scale. BMI is body mass index. Body mass index is literally a ratio of your height to your weight, which means nothing, all right? If you look at every single bodybuilder in the world, I'm like 99.99999% sure of this. If you look at every single bodybuilder in the world, they're going to be, based off of BMI, just about morbidly obese, all right? Because again, they are too heavy for their actual height. BMI is only a ratio of height to weight, all right? You can have a 250-pound, you know, like linebacker, big old stud-looking dude, you know, and he's going to be solid muscle. But if you have a 250-pound, 43-year-old woman who's 5'1", that's not going to be someone that looks the same, okay? Different body mass index, different weight makeup. Now, the body itself, body composition, to make it easy in layman's terms, your body can be broken down into 2 main parts, all right? If you want to get scientific, technically it's 4, but we'll stay layman's. All right, 2 main parts. You have fat mass and you have fat-free mass. Your fat mass is clearly just straight fat, all right? Your fat-free mass is hair, bone, muscle, skin, organs, eyeballs, nose, tissue. It's stuff, all right? It's the good stuff in the body, okay? Now, the scale does not show the good stuff in the body. Even when you step on the scale or you hold the little thing out, you know, the little thing I'm talking about with two hands, and it kind of raise back your body fat percentage. What that does is, again, now we're starting to break down the total weight on the scale for what is good and what we need to work on. So if you step on a scale, or, you know, if you come to the Rock Cailah Fitness and we do your measurements, we will give you your body fat percentage, which is saying how much of that total figure on the scale itself is fat versus fat-free mass. That's what you want to focus on. So everyone's weight loss journey is different, okay? No matter if you want to lose 2 pounds because you want to be a competitor, or if you want to lose 50 pounds because you want to get back healthy. Your journey is going to be different, and it needs to depend on how much fat you need to lose, okay? If your total fat, again, let's say you are 32% fat, all right? For your total fat itself. Now you take that 32%, yes, we go back to math, all right? So 32% of whatever you weigh, that's how you get the total poundage of fat. And that's what you want to work towards decreasing. Now, we do not want to be 0% fat. We do not want to be all muscle, all right, or all bone. The only time that you will see that is a completely doped up Russian bodybuilder, all right? So unless you want to be a doped up Russian bodybuilder, then your body needs fat to process things such as vitamins A, E, D, and K, all right? So your body needs fat in order to survive. Now, brings you to the other question that kind of follows along with this. Well, what is a good body fat percentage? What is a good amount of fat to have on my body, all right? Now, body fats or obesity starts at 32%. So if you either hold a little thing out, which I do not like, all right, or if you stand on the scale, which I still don't like, you need to get a direct measurement. But if your body fat reaches 32%, you're obese. Sorry, but that's what it is, okay? Obesity starts at 32% for women. Let me start there. 30 for men. Okay, so if you look at 32% to 39.9%, that's obesity category 1. If you look at 40 to 49.9%, obesity category 2. 50 on up, it's obesity category 3. So most of you have a scale right now. So if you go home and look on that scale, press your little button, put your information in, and it'll read your body fat percentage. If you are higher than 32%, get your butt in somewhere. If it's not Rock Cailah Fitness because you in Texas, go ahead, go somewhere and start working out, okay? Now also, just let's say your body fat percentage read 31.9%, which is not 32. There's such thing as over fat. Now, this is not the same as the BMI, which is saying that you are too heavy for your overall height. Over fat means that you have too much fat on your body. Not enough to be considered obese, but too much to be considered more than normal. All right. So again, the over fat category is 25% to 31.9 for women, and for men the figures are just about in 20s, 20 to 30 for men is considered over fat. So the steps for you to take to figure out where you are and what you need to do and how much work you need to put in is, number 1, figure out your body fat percentage. Get a personal trainer like myself with the Rock Cailah Fitness to do a direct measurement with a skin fold caliper, or even if you want to go to a body pod or go to a DEXA scan, fine, do that. Those are great. All right, those are the best ways to measure. Or if all you have is a little thing where you hold it out with your 2 hands, or things you step in on a scale with the little silver plates, then that'll work too. It'll still give you a good estimate. So step 1 is finding out your body fat percentage. Step 2 is once you find out your body fat percentage, do some math, okay? Take that percentage, you're going to put a decimal in front of it, right? So if you are 34%, it's going to be 0.34. All right, so you're going to take 0.34 and multiply that by your overall weight. So if you multiply your body fat percentage in decimal form by overall weight, then you can get an exact measurement of how much actual fat that you have on your body, how many pounds of fat that was kind of cool. You see how the wheel turned and y'all turned? All right, my bad. So if you do that, then you can get a measure of how many pounds of fat that you actually have on your body. Now, when you have that poundage of fat on the body itself, this is what you have to work towards, okay? You don't want to be 0, all right? But you want to be able to get down to where you are below 25%. That is a healthy range for everyone. That is national standards, national norms, okay? I don't want to go too sciencey and get too deep on it, but guys, body fat percentage is super important, all right? I am your girl, Cailah, health coach, Coach Cailah. Ask me a question. Let us know how we can help. We are located at the Rock Solid Fitness. Give us a call, 443-692-7644. God bless and design your body.